Today's lesson is to find the sum and difference of real numbers. A couple of definitions first. Absolute value is the distance away from zero on a number line. The absolute value is always expressed as a positive number. Why? And in case you've forgotten, absolute value is measuring distance. Distance is always a positive number. Our next term is opposites. Two numbers that lie the same distance away from zero in opposite directions are considered opposites. An additive inverse is a combination of a number and its opposite. How are additive inverses and absolute values related? Well, additive inverses are the same distance away from zero on a number line, but they go in opposite directions. Absolute values measures just the distance away from zero. The inverse property of addition states that for every real number a, there is an additive inverse, negative a, or the opposite of a, such that a plus the opposite of a is equal to the opposite of a plus a, which is equal to 0. So it doesn't matter which order you put it in. And again, what property lets us switch the order? Hope you said commutative property of addition. Another example using numbers would be 5 plus negative 5 is equal to negative 5 plus 5, which also equals 0. 5 and negative 5 are inverses. When we subtract real numbers, you want to add its opposite. So a minus b actually becomes a plus the opposite of b. And remember, when you're adding or subtracting fractions, because fractions are part of real numbers, be them positive or negative, you have to have a common denominator before you add or subtract. It's very important. Don't forget it. Okay, this is going on YouTube. There is no way I am singing into this computer. However, there is a little tune. These are the words for it. It goes to the song Row, Row, Row Your Boat. I have and will sing it in class if we need to again. But like I said, I'm not singing it on this recording. But these are your rules for addition of integers. And it kind of helps to learn the song rather than go over all the rules that tend to be a little confusing. So if it's the same sign, you're going to add them together and keep the sign. If it's a different sign, you're going to subtract the numbers. You're going to take the sign then of the higher number, and when we say that, I mean the higher absolute value, and then put that sign with your answer, and then you'll be exact. So here's some examples. 3 plus 5, or 5 plus 3. They're both positive. Same sign, we're going to add them, get 8, and we're going to keep the sign as positive. Negative 4 plus negative 3. Same signs again, we're going to add them together. 4 plus 3 is 7, and keep the sign. So our answer is negative 7. Opposite signs, 3 plus negative 5. We're going to subtract them. 5 minus 3 equals 2. Take the sign of the higher absolute value number, which would be negative 5. Put it on your answer, and then you'll be exact. Another example, 4 plus negative 3. Opposite signs, we're going to subtract them. We get 1. 4 minus 3 is 1. And we're taking the sign of the higher absolute value number. In this case is positive 4, so our answer is positive 1. Now there's no song for subtraction because remember, when we're subtracting integers, we're actually adding the opposite.